This game is rated M for mature. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Darksiders Blind. We're actually getting to the part now where I'm actually have no idea what's going on after this point. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. One of the things I picked up, I found out from last time that I actually didn't know was, believe it or not, the little enhancement I got actually is not stronger damage from when I actually have, when I'm using, you know, environmental objects to kill enemies. It's actually, I get guaranteed souls when those are destroyed. So, a little bit different than what I thought, but still pretty useful. Is there anything down there? Is that like just a death? Yep, it's a pit. It's a death pit. But one interesting thing is that now that I've actually found Vulgrim in this area, it's over here where we actually find him, that we see him on the map from that point onward. Every Vulgrim location will eventually be marked on our maps. Now you can actually switch between your different weapons. I'm not sure how useful they are will be in actual combos, but as we unlock more combos and more abilities, we'll be able to do more with them. Really, the sight so far, I like it just for one reason only, and it feels like I'm like able to do like just AoEing these enemies down a little bit easier, which makes it very useful when we're surrounded by zombies. Let's go ahead and do our little shadow flight over here. Really good to see just how much destruction there is in this world. Yeesh. More shadow flight options. I did not mean to go and use that ability. I wanted to slash them with my new sight. Okay, you bats are starting to get annoying now. There we go. Double checking. Is there actually anything back here that I really need? Oh, actually there is. Kill this next bat and go grab it. It's definitely the one major good point about this game is that it likes to make sure you explore. If you don't explore, you will miss out on a lot of different things. We actually get a third piece of our lifestone shard. One more and we'll actually have another bar of health. Let's go ahead and shadow flight over this. And one more shadow flight. And yet another. It really isn't like, oh. Or then again, maybe not. Well, that's where I actually just come from. And now we're kind of stuck where we are, which means we gotta fight this guy. Please say that. Aw, that's not still here anymore. Essentially, we gotta wait for the big lummox over here to actually get over to us. So, for now, we're just kind of dodging. We actually don't even need to use our normal dodge here. Let's show off the fight best we can. Yeesh, this guy hits like a truck. Alright, as I said, avoid them when you can. And then wrath them when you got it. It also makes me wonder how they expect you to get some really high combos here when some of these enemies just, like, nearly just one-shot you with how strong they can be. My guess is that the further we get along and we get more abilities and combos, eventually we'll just be able to slice and dice them without them doing anything to us. That we can move onward. Actually, we get to see a chest right down there, so we'll have to go further down there when we get the chance. Matter of fact, it looks like we kind of have to go down there. Can we get through here? Nope. So it looks like it's a gate of some kind. Now, one thing I actually didn't get to show off earlier that we can do right now, we can actually...
The Twilight Cathedral. Samael said something about seeking the high ground. Might be tough for a muck dweller like you.
We can actually summon Mark Hamill here whenever we want to, and get him to tell us some, you know, just a little information. Nothing too much, but it can be helpful if you forget where you're going and you haven't played a while. But let's go ahead and get this chest over here. Should give us some more souls to give to Volgin later on. And more baddies for us to fight. So far, I don't really like our little Earth Shatter ability. I mean, it's cool looking and all, but we don't ever get to seem to be able to hit too many enemies with it. But this, we actually get to see a different kind of chests, which I love how he opens. And we now have the Bolt Holder's Key. These are essentially the small keys of this game. Is there any way for us to go down further? Nope. But once we have one, we can go and take it back to the weird little blue gate that we saw earlier. This. More blood and guts. And we get to continue onward. That's just where we were.
This way.
It's nothing. Some demon trick.
I know what I saw.
He's right.
Uriel.
It's there, beneath the stench of this place. You can sense it, ancient. From neither the White City nor the Black Depths. Something lost between. Hellgod, to arms!
Slay him! Bring him to justice!
And now we go from a Zelda-style game to a game that's more resembling a shmup. Let's just remember how to control everything here. There we go. Really, on the one hand, I do kind of like the fact that they have you do a slightly different kind of style of game here. On the other hand, it's more than a little weird. Especially since I'm not sure if there's like anything really showing like points or anything here. But yeah, for the most part, you can control your mouse there, or if you have the control here, you can just get as many enemies as you can, and then you can blast them all. I'm not sure if that's actually better than just targeting one at a time or what, but this is what I've done so far. Ow. Oh, that was too close. Yeah, you can actually target the enemy shots as well. And you probably have to as well. Come on. I forgot how tanky this guy is. Come on, die, 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 die. Damn it. Probably the one thing I hate about this particular part right here is just how long it takes. I feel so slow. I'm not sure if that's just because I have the sensitivity down too low or something or what, but I feel like I'm not properly allowed to be able to aim. And these guys in particular always seem so tanky. And then I died. It's the one thing. I just hate this part here. Because I always feel like I'm not doing anything right. I'm not a shmup player. I mean, I've always considered them to be fun games. And they always, you know, it's like if you really know what you're doing and are really experienced with them, you can pretty much, you know, be like the best gamer around. But I have always been horrid at them. And this is not exactly the best controlling shmups style game around. On the bright side is that if you're good enough, you can actually kill enemies that will give you a nice chunk of health. Problem is, I'm never certain what will and will not give me health. But this is also what they were talking about earlier about us finding the fact that there will be a place that we can't reach by foot. So, what other way to get there but by wing? Knowing my luck, this probably will not be the only time this actually happens in game. Oh, come on. Where are you guys? I kinda wanna kill you. Thankfully, the demons are a little easier to take down compared to their angelic counterparts. They don't give you as much stuff, though. In this case, for now, we gotta avoid anything that's jutting out of the ground. I feel like we're in frickin' Cave of Wonders at this point. There's the demon back again. Can we actually kill you? Looks like we didn't fire off enough. This guy does have multiple spots on his body that you can target. You want to actually try and hit him when his guard is down versus when he's blocking. Come on. Thankfully, he's not that tough. I wonder, is that the damage of this little thing that we're using to zap the enemies, is it actually connected to our damage at all? Because if I were to go get like Weapon Master, would I actually do more damage here? I maybe should try that in the future. Alright. More enemies I can barely see. Oh wow, I've got almost 3,000 skulls. That's gonna be useful. Fire all of the energy. Dodging. Come on, you. Are we almost done yet? Yes, no, maybe so. Can we get a speed up button maybe? I think we're almost done. Yeah, maybe? Come on. I want to be done with the little flying segment, please. Thank you. Ow. Well, there goes my ride.
Tiamat, I assume? Guess she wasn't up for having visitors today.
Eh, she was probably just hungry. But over here, then, we should have... Oh, oh. Why did I suddenly turn... Ugh. Come here, you. Or don't come here. Fine. Be that way. Alright, well, let's talk to Volgram.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
I'll see you guys after I've bought my stuff. Alright, folks, I actually bought quite a few things. First off, let's actually go... Probably would help me if I would go in the right area. And equip the Weapon Master to my Chaos Blade. Chaos Eater. I also went and... What else did I grab? Oh yeah, I grabbed additional abilities. First off, my little upper slash here is a lot wider now. And I actually purchased a new thing for... Oh, that's not what I meant to do! Crud! I just used up my health container thingy. You're gonna pay for that. I was wanting to show shit off, and you guys had to be jerks. But I basically unlocked some new stuff for my new moves, essentially. Now, just to tell y'all, this is actually where I know nothing more. After this point, I'm truly playing this blind now. Everything in here is brand new to me. So which is why I'm going to be cutting it off now, and seeing you guys next time. When we actually go and truly start this Let's Play rolling.